Hi, fifth graders. This is Mr. O here. Hope you had a great spring break. I'm hoping to see you at some point so that I can find out what you all did over spring break. But here's what I'd like for you to do. Today's lesson is going to be lesson 15, collecting information. This is just the overview video so that you know what to do. So before we begin, let me have you get out your planners. If you're on the blue and red teams, I need you to get out your planner for today, Monday, April 6th. There's three things I need you to do. Watch the big data video, answer questions, create a survey and add it to my Google Doc. And then number three, this one is optional. Actually, this one I'm not sure if you need to because this was from last class. If you haven't finished code.org lesson 17 and 18, do that. If you need to, pause the video so that you can write all this stuff down. Next, I need you to flip to Thursday, April 16th and go ahead and write these three things down for computer science. And again, this third one may not be relevant for you. If you're on the purple and green teams, I still need you to get out your planners, but now for Wednesday, April 8th, you're going to write those following things down. Again, this third one is optional. Actually, not optional, but it may not be relevant. If you've already finished it, then you don't need to write it down. And then I need you to flip to Monday, April 20th, and then also write these three things down, with number three being something that you may not have to write down. If you need to, pause the video at this point so you can write down your assignments. If not, let's move on. We are going to be, over the next 5 classes, working on a final project. And our final project is about creating your own business idea. So you get to work. If we were in class, I'd have you work in pairs, but for this project, you're going to be working individually. Here's how it's going to look. Your job is to create and pitch means like to present, a software app. I'll talk more about that later, but so a software app is like something that works on a device, right? Like whether it's a phone or a laptop or an iPad, some kind of software. So I don't want you working on hardware like, trying to create like the next Fitbit or trying to create like some kind of Roomba thing. A physical hardware thing is not what I want. You're going to create a software app, and we'll talk more about that. Your objective is to get the most bucks. And once we start getting to the voting part of the project, people will vote on your project, including me, because your job is to get as many of these bucks as possible. Oh yeah, look at those. These are super valuable. So we will have you, if we're in person, you'll physically get some bucks, and if we are remote, then you will get some digital bucks to spend, okay? So here's how it's going to look then. Today, you're going to learn about big data and you're going to create a survey. This survey is just going to help you get information about what your final software product should be. You don't have to worry if you don't have an idea. If you already have an idea, great, but you don't have to worry about it. You're trying to create a survey so that you can get an idea of what people in your class are interested in. Because then you want to create a software product that's relevant for them, because they're kind of the sharks, right? They're the ones that you have to convince your company is a good idea for. The next class, you're going to learn a little bit about artificial intelligence, and you're going to complete everyone's survey. The third class from now, you're going to look at all the survey results, and then you're going to finalize your business proposal. And that's when you're going to officially send it to me, what you think your software app is going to be. By the fourth class, you're going to start developing a basic website. And then by the fifth class, you can watch everyone's pitch video and vote. So today we're just learning about big data and creating a survey. Okay, so here's how we're going to do this. I need you to right now go to step 3 on today's RomanNet topic, because I want you to first learn about big data. And what that is and how that helps us to create products and ideas. So when you go to step 3 on today's RomanNet topic, you will see, watch this video and answer the questions about big data. You're going to click on this link right here. And I'm just going to open it up in incognito mode because I need to show you something. But it's going to take you to a site called Edie Puzzle. And you're going to sign in with Google. Okay, and so once you click sign in with Google, you're going to put in your credentials, right? Put in your credentials for Google or for RomanNet, however you sign into RomanNet. In my case, I have two-factor verification. All right, so right now it's going to take you to this site called Edie Puzzle, and yes, you're going to join this class. And it might say blue team, it might say red or purple or green, whatever class it asks you to join. Here's how Edie Puzzle works. I've found a video that I think is going to be really interesting for you. And what you're going to do is you're going to watch the video, and every time you get to one of these points, the video is going to stop and it's going to ask you some questions. So it's a 5-minute video, and then you're going to stop at these points and then answer the questions. Now, when you start the video, you'll notice a couple things, like here's where you can put on some closed captioning. And welcome back to Crash Course Statistics. You can make it full screen if you want. But here's the other thing is, like, you may get impatient and want to just get to the questions. You're not going to be able to. You've got to actually watch the video and then wait till it gets to those questions, okay? Once you're done with the questions on the Edie Puzzle, that's when you're going to go on to step 4. Okay, so make sure that you watch the videos on Edie Puzzle about big data, and then you're going to go on to step 4. That's it for today's tutorial, or this opening video. Let me know if you have any questions by clicking on any one of the Google Meet links if you're stuck.